Hello YouTube. Today I'll be showing you how to make a Lego minifigure. Now, for some of you advanced builders, models that you build tend to get sort of lonely, and you might want a minifigure to put it in there. So I'll be showing you how to make one. So you get a set or something, right? And usually you just skip over the minifigures because you're kind of confused and you don't really know how to do it. So, and then you just end up in the end have a bunch of pieces, and you're like, I think I'll save those for later when I find out how to put them together. So, you got your pieces here. So I'll show you how to put it together. The first thing you need is strong muscles to pull these parts together. Without muscles, don't even try, because it'll be useless. So, the second thing you need is a firm plate to put it on. It doesn't have to be a black plate like this. It could be a base plate or just another piece. So, let's get started. First thing you do when you're constructing it is you'll take the pants. As you can see on the bottom, there are two holes here. These holes, believe it or not, you can put studs will fit in there. So what you do is you make sure that both of these legs are straight, not like this, but they're both together and straight, like that. And then take your base plate. This is where the muscles come in. And then you can put it on there like that. So that's your first step. Now on to the next part. You have your torso piece. This is the torso on the bottom has some holes, and on the top there is a little peg thing that has a weird square on it. So, but what these holes are for on the bottom is these holes correspond with the top pegs on these legs, and they fit perfectly in there. So once again, we got to use our muscles. Make sure this is straight on there, not like this or this. Straight up on there. Place it down firmly, and then push it in like that. So, alright, so that was your second step. The next step you want to do is you want to put on the head. The head has a normal stud on top, which that'll come in handy later, but on the bottom there's a nice hole there. That hole is perfect size for this little peg. So, take this, make sure it's on straight, and his head isn't backwards, and we take that and push it on, like so. Alright, so you've got pretty much the base of your minifigure. You can stop there if you don't feel like doing the rest, or you need to recharge your strength, take a little nap. But the next thing we would do is we would put this hat on there. This is a top hat. There are many different hats, such as, well, there's helmets too that work in the same way. And so what we can do is we can underneath each and every hat inside of there is a little ring thing in there, which will connect to this top peg, and it can hold the hat firmly in place. So what we'll do is we make sure this is on straight, and that little circle thing is pointing downwards. Put it on top of the hat and press, like so. So it's not always a top hat or something. There's many different hats, such as this, which doesn't really match him, or maybe even a helmet. So, but we're just going to give him a top hat for now because that's what he wears. So, once again, we just firmly press that on there. And there we go. We have almost completed minifigure. Sometimes, well, usually the minifigures in the directions, it'll say that you're supposed to have some sort of tool in their hand. Well, this guy has a tool, and it's a cane. Sort of. A cane. What you do, oops, got ahead of myself. What you do is you first have to stretch out this arm, not stretch it out, but rotate it upwards, so that his hand is out like that. And as you can see, his hand is sort of in a C shape. That C fits together perfectly with these bar pieces that have like this shape, like any sort of handle or something on it. What it does is you have to get it in place, and then you have to push it on, like so. Then you can move his arm around, you can actually twist his hand if you want, with the object in it. And so that's pretty much it for building a basic minifigure. Next up I will be showing you how to apply extra objects to your minifigure. Okay, so here's the one I will be demonstrating with. This is a Star Wars clone trooper from a set. It's a pretty complicated figure, as you can see. So I'll take this apart here. This has got many different features on it that will come in handy. Take that apart. Take that off. So put down our plate, right? Okay, so here's all of the pieces. Lots of pieces, as you can see. There's lots of pieces. So remember, first what we do is we start with our legs, right? Push those firmly onto place. And well, second, what there is these aren't very common. They're leg pieces. I've had skirts and stuff before that kind of work like this, but as you can see here, after you fold it up, there are two little holes here. Those holes actually go around the pieces of the leg. This one's kind of hard to get on here, but put that on there. As you can see, you just have to kind of work it on there, like so. And you end up with a skirt sort of thing, which is pretty cool. So the next thing we have to do is we have to put on the torso piece. Just as last time, there's the holes in the bottom, which also correspond with the legs. So put this here, place it, make sure it's nice and straight, push it down onto there, and then we have the body part. So on to the next part, we have the head. The head, actually, you know what, no. The next thing we have is this. This is like a little shoulder thing, but it's made to go over his shoulders. This works the same as Lego capes. All you have to do is you have to get the holes lined up, like so. Then you have to place it on here, like so. It's cloth, so it kind of bends and stuff. So the next thing you want to do is you can put on something, say you have a jetpack or something that works just the same as this. This is like a back console thing, which you do. This ring here, once again, fits perfectly around here. So you want to make sure it's in the good position. Place it on there. And then push it down. Oops. Uh-oh. And then you want to push it down. So you have it like this. So next thing you want to do is the head. The head, once again, doesn't have as much room to go on here because of the things that went around its neck, but it still fits on there and stays. So the next thing we do is we just push that down on there, right? So we've got the full body, but it's not done yet. The next thing we have to do is assemble the helmet. On most helmets, what you have, like clone trooper helmets, you have two holes. There's a hole here and a hole here. And those holes you can have these fit into those holes. This is like a floodlight. There's also visors that go from one hole across to the other. But we'll stick to a floodlight for now. Put that on there, fits in there, and it can rotate and such. So then what we have to do is just like that hat on Charlie Chaplin, my Charlie Chaplin figure, we have to make sure that that circle thing is pointing downwards. You have to get it in place and push it down. Yeah, so almost done. The next thing we have to do is we have to put in these two guns. The guns, again, fit in this minifigure's hands. So what you have to do is you have to get the arms in place to put them in there. And then you have to take this little pipe-shaped object to get it in position. Push it and snap it in. Like so. So, again, on the other side, get it in place. Then push it in, like so. So, after we have that, we have our full minifigure. So, I hope you like this tutorial and it is of much use to you. So, thank you for watching this video, and goodbye.